This property that y'all see behind me is the Aventura Hotel. It is a universal hotel, and it is right next door to one of my other most favorite places to stay whenever I come to Orlando, which is the Sapphire Falls Resort. Now, they call this place the Aventura Hotel, though in my opinion, it's not quite small enough to be considered a hotel. But then again, it's not quite big enough to be considered a full resort. It kind of sits right in the middle, putting it in a whole category of its own. But when you walk in, to the left, you'll see the customer service desk where you can go and check in at and everything. To the right of you is like a lounge area with lounge chairs and stuff like that. It's a bar over there, as well as a elevator that that will take you to whatever room or floor you're supposed to be on. The lobby also has a Universal store in it, which is where you can go and purchase all your favorite merch. It also has a Starbucks inside of the lobby as well. And to the right of the Starbucks is the food court and everything like that, where you can get your breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and snacks and everything like that. I'll be grading this hotel in 4 different categories. First one being customer service, the second being food, the third being cleanliness, and last but not least, the fourth, overall convenience. First and foremost, customer service was great. The clerk or the customer service representative, whatever you want to call it, who helped us, was very knowledgeable and was very pleasant as well. One of the things he did for us was he upgraded my room, so I can't remember the view that I booked a few weeks back when I had made the reservation, but when we got there, he upgraded us to a better view. So we had the room that he gave us a view of Volcano Bay. If you know anything about Volcano Bay has a gigantic, huge volcano that sits right in the middle of the park, and it's so big that you can see it from miles and miles away. He gave us the view that was literally right across from it, so when I go to my window and open my blinds, there's the big volcano sitting right there. It was an amazing view. I loved how knowledgeable he was. Me personally, I am an individual who loves to ask a lot of questions, especially when it's pertaining to my vacation. I like to know as much as I can about the amenities and the different things I could take advantage of around the resort. He was very knowledgeable and very pleasant and kind and everything like that. So customer service for them, I'll give them 4 out of 4 stars. Phenomenal customer service, fantastic. Moving on to the food. The food was great. We tried the chicken strips and fries, which that's one thing that's hard to mess up. We also tried buffalo wings and pizza. Pizza was okay. I think the thing that we liked the least at this particular hotel was the buffalo wings. They weren't terribly nasty, but they wasn't really hitting the way we would have liked them to. But if you want my opinion, this hotel shines the brightest during breakfast. The breakfast we had that we ordered the next morning was phenomenal. It was great. For food, I'll give them a 3 out of 4 stars. It's definitely, I can say it wasn't the absolute best I've ever had, but it was decent. Moving on to cleanliness, I give them definitely a 4 out of 4 stars. When I go places, I like to be able to enjoy it. I'm somebody personally who I get weirded out real easily. So any foul smells or anything that looks kind of off or whatever, it could definitely have the potential to ruin my stay and ruin my visit. You won't find any of that there. It's very, very, very clean. The room was extremely clean. Bathroom, shower was extremely clean. And it was a very, very comfortable stay. Definitely give them a 4 out of 4 stars on cleanliness. And last but not least, overall convenience. Especially when you stay anywhere in Orlando and you are somebody especially that's there for any of the 3 big parks that's down there. I know convenience probably should be at the top of your list. I know me personally, it's definitely at the top of my list. I love to stay somewhere where I don't have to pretty much go too far for anything. This resort offers shuttle buses, as most resorts in Orlando do. But the one thing that they have access to that not a lot of resorts have access to is the water taxi. The water taxi is fantastic. It gives you like almost like a VIP type of experience. The one thing that I like about the water taxi over the shuttle bus is that the shuttle bus typically drops you off right in front of City Walk. So when you doing that, you still have to deal with like the large crowds of people going into security, which is a different experience because it's a lot of people, a lot more security, a lot more happening, and it's a longer walk to get past the City Walk closer to the theme park. The water taxi, not a lot of people take it, so security is a breeze. You go through the metal detector, all of that good stuff, and you get on the water taxi, and then it drops you off literally right in the heart of City Walk. So when you get off the water taxi, you're literally right there in front of Universal Studios, and I love the convenience of that. For that purpose, I give it definitely a 4 out of 4 on convenience as well. Another thing I like to mention that also is convenient is that if you're somebody who likes to walk, you definitely you have the path available to you to walk to Universal as well. And I've done the walk a few times. The last time I was there, it's less than a 5-minute walk. So there it is. You have an option to walk there. You have an option to take a water taxi or a shuttle if you prefer the shuttle. But the point about the convenience is that it cuts out you having to spend any extra money on taxis or Ubers to get to the park. So 4 out of 4 on convenience. I'm not going to hold you much longer. Listen, as I always say, don't forget to stress less and travel more. And I will see you again in the next video. If you're ever in Orlando anytime soon or in the future, don't forget to give this hotel a try and let me know in the comments what you think about it. Peace.